Welcome everyone. In today's video, I wanted to do a quick overview of the Solana DeFi ecosystem. With the price of Solana pumping so much in the last month, there are a lot of new eyes in the space. So with this video, hopefully I can show you what is currently possible on the Solana DeFi ecosystem, as well as outlining some reasons for why you might want to use it. So first of all, the transaction fees are quite cheap. Second of all, it's really fast. And third of all, because the ecosystem is so new, a lot of projects are doing liquidity mining incentives as well as airdrops to early users. So if you're early, there is money falling from the sky in the Solana DeFi ecosystem. So the first app I want to take a look at is Sunny Aggregator. So Sunny Aggregator is a yield aggregator. So I think similar to Yearn Finance on Ethereum. Currently, right now, all you can do on Sunny is deposit Saber LP tokens. So if you go to Saber, if you enter a pool and then you become an LP, you take those LP tokens, deposit into Sunny, and then you can get these insane APYs. So currently, right now, these APYs are coming from Saber tokens itself, as well as Sunny tokens because they're running a liquidity mining program. As you can see here, on a stablecoin LP token, you can get 548% APY. You can also get 268% APY on Solana LP tokens. On Bitcoin, you can get 312%. So Sunny's quite cool. Expect these yields to go down by quite a lot in the future because people will discover this and then abuse it too. But because we're early on Solana, these yields are still quite high. Now, the second app I wanted to take a look at is Mango Markets. So Mango Markets is a kind of super app. There are several things you can do on Mango Markets. You can trade spot, you can do spot margin trading, you can also use perpetual futures on Mango Markets. Currently, right now, they're only offering Bitcoin perpetual futures, but in the future, they will definitely expand their product offering. Additionally, you can use Mango Markets as a borrow and lending platform. So you can deposit your USDC, earn a yield on it. Currently, you can get 54%, which is crazy, but that will obviously fluctuate due to the utilization ratio. Um, Additionally, you can deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Serum, USDT, and Mango tokens onto Mango Markets, and then earn a yield there. You can also like deposit your Solana tokens here and then borrow USDC against it. So you can take that USDC out of Mango Protocol to out of Mango Markets to do whatever else you wanted to do in the ecosystem. So this has like Aave like functionality as well, which is cool. You also have the native token of Mango Markets, which is Mango, and that is a governance token right now. So the more you hold of it, the more that you can affect the future of the protocol. The next DeFi protocol on my list here is Saber. So I spoke a little bit about this before. With Saber, essentially, it's just a stable swap platform. So think Curve on Ethereum. So you can do like USDC to USDT swaps, UST to DAI swaps, Frax to BUSD swaps, and so on and so forth, as well as stable swaps between like Serum and Wrap Serum, REM BTC and Wrapped BTC, and so on and so forth. You can become a liquidity provider here by depositing in the pools, and then you can farm Saber tokens because they're doing liquidity mining right now. And then you can see these yields here. You can get 45% simply by becoming an LP for UST USDC, which is quite cool. So if you are familiar with Curve, this should all be familiar with you. So let's go to Mercurial Finance. Mercurial Finance is functionally very similar to Saber. Mercurial is another stable swap platform, so you can swap between different stable coins as well as having stable swaps between Sol and PSOL. So Mercurial Finance is a little different. They don't have as much of a product offering right now in the terms of stable swaps, but they are offering dry crypto pools. So we have 3 different stable coins in a single pool, and we have 2 of those pools currently, as well as the fact that Mercurial Finance has partnered with Serum, so you can trade a stablecoin against any other token here as well. So you can use this as like a swap platform. So you can trade between USDT and FTT here if you wanted to too. Additionally, your rewards from becoming an LP on Mercurial Finance are being paid out in Mercurial Finance tokens, as well as the fact that if you LP in the UST pool, you can get these cool NFTs as well, and then all of your rewards will come up on this page. With Mercurial Finance, that's the governance token for it. You can stake Mercurial Finance in Port Finance and Acumen, and then receive retroactive liquidity mining rewards, which is quite cool too. The next project is Frankium. So Frankium is a leveraged yield farming protocol. You can go here and then crank up the leverage with your yield farming. So you can see here you have some pretty insane APYs, but this comes with risk of getting liquidated, as well as in permanent loss. And if you're just a lender and you're not particularly interested in leverage yield farming, you can come here, deposit USDC, and then get a decent yield. Currently it's quite high at 48%. When the utilization ratio goes above 90%, you typically get like 30% plus yields, but it will typically sit underneath 80%. But yeah, this is just a good place to park stablecoins. The next protocol is Bonfida. So Bonfida is a DEX. You can come here, you can trade all of these different tokens you can see in the list. So this is built on top of Serum, like Mango Markets is as well. So it sources all of its liquidity from Serum. I won't be covering Serum today because I don't think it's a particularly interesting protocol. Essentially, it's just a DEX that is like the backbone of all the other DEXs here on Solana. So most other DEXs on Solana are simply front ends for Serum. But Bonfida, I think, is one of the best front ends. So you can do spot trading on Bonfida as well as perpetual futures trading as well. And you get up to 25x leverage on Bonfida perpetual futures. However, you just have to be careful with the fact that if you're from a restricted jurisdiction, Bonfida won't allow you to trade their perps unless you use a VPN. The next project is Symmetry. So Symmetry Finance is a couple of things. First of all, it's a dashboard for your Solana portfolio. So as you can see here, you can see the value of it and how it fluctuates over time, as well as the P&L, and you can see where all of your assets are currently. Additionally, it's also an AMM, so you can come here to Symmetry and then do swaps. So again, built on top of Serum, but instead of doing any limit order book trades like you would on a centralized exchange, you're using an AMM like a traditional DEX. So you can come here, do any swaps that you want to do. I think this is probably the best AMM on Solana right now, simply because of the fact that it's quite easy to use, it's simple, and I think it also does the cheapest fees. The next protocol is Radium. So Radium is fairly similar to Symmetry in the sense that you can do swaps here. You can also do trading on Radium. Again, it's also built on Serum DEX, as well as the fact that you can enter pools on Radium and do your yield farming. You can do staking here as well. And the last thing that Radium offers is an accelerator. So you can come to Radium and participate in any IDOs that they have. Step Finance is the next place I want to. Step Finance is the next project I want to talk about. So Step Finance, its main purpose is to be sort of a dashboard for your Solana portfolio. So here you can see what coins your portfolio is currently in. If you're in a yield farm or if you're margin trading, so on and so forth. And this is also nice because you can keep track of where all of your money is. If you have some money sitting on like a DEX and you don't remember which DEX it is, it will arrive here on Step Finance, which is really cool. Additionally, you can go to the NFT gallery and see what NFTs you have in your Solana wallet, as well as being able to do swaps natively here on Step Finance. I think in the future they're looking to integrate a new DEX router, so you'll be able to do exotic pairs trading. So that's really exciting for Step Finance, so definitely keep an eye on that. The next place is Psi Options. I actually can't use it because I'm from a restricted jurisdiction, but Psi Options is essentially the first options protocol on Solana to go live on mainnet. So let's take a look at Solend. It's a lending and borrowing marketplace. You can come here, deposit collateral, and then borrow against that collateral, and then take that off Solend and do whatever you want with it. So you can deposit your Solana and then borrow USDC against it. Alternatively, you can just deposit any assets you have in here and then earn a supply APY. As you can see here, USDC and Tether are paying quite well. And I think Solend is the only place that allows you to deposit FTT. So Port Finance is very similar to Solend in the sense that it is another lending and borrowing marketplace. However, their product offering is slightly different, and their deposit APYs and borrow APYs are going to be different as well. As you can see here, they offer staked Solana, um, as well as Mercurial Finance tokens as assets that you can deposit on Port Finance. But yeah, it's similar to Solend in the sense that you could deposit collateral here and then borrow against it. And the last project that I wanted to cover was Solape. So Solape is the primary meme exchange. So if there are any meme coins or any airdrops on Solana, you can be assured that you can come to Solape and then sell them or buy them if you want. They have a lot of meme coins here like Kato, Keems, Samo, Holdana, so on and so forth. If you want to trade those coins, this is probably the place to go ahead and do it. So thank you for watching. These are all the DeFi protocols that I think are probably important right now. If I missed anything out, please let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.